Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Hello, and thank you very much for joining us for this episode of Bone Throwers Theater. We are having another Fiasco session. Yay! One of my favorite games, so we play it on a fairly regular basis. I think we could play it more, though. Anyway, to my left.
My name is Jeremy.
My name is Aaron.
I'm Elizabeth.
I'm Jackie, and we might have a cameo from Finn.
Yes, the cat might jump up on the table if he gets it, especially when
your beef
rambunctious.
jerky.
So as I said, we were playing Fiasco today. We were playing a set inspired by Arrested Development.
That would be amazing.
That would be Breaking Bad, and it's called Blue Skies. And this is a little New Mexico town. My character is a sometime drug dealer working out of the Clucky's restaurant. My name is Fred Aston. I go by the nickname of Neruda because I'm a former literature student who had to quit classes because my mom was sick. She actually came down with pesticide poisoning from working in the pepper farms. So I'm taking care of her, and I'm trying to keep an honest job so she'll be proud of me at Clucky's. But in reality, my student loans need to get paid off, so I'm selling meth through the drive-thru window. And that's pretty much my character.
My character name is David Larson. Also goes by Ink because he's got lots of tattoos, neck tattoos, sleeves, that kind of thing. Has a relationship with Jordan's character.
We used to work together.
We used to work at Clucky's, and we teamed up to sell meth out of the drive-thru. But we are now rivals because David has quit Clucky's and gotten a job at a 24-hour hot dog place because he thinks he can make more money selling at a establishment that is open 24 hours.
And also, we're not the best of friends anymore because I had to go out and find my own supplier now and make my own contacts and everything. I was letting him handle all of that. Now that's gone. So I'm really kind of angry with him pretty much all the time.
And our characters, if you haven't already guessed, can be looked at as almost opposites of each other. Jordan's character is the clean-cut character. My character is like grungy. He's got multicolored dreads, but he's often gets Employee of the Month at the 24-hour hot dog place.
Everybody seems to know you who comes through the drive-thru window, and so
yeah.
My name is Larry Larson. I share the same name as David Larson. He is my nephew. Due to my older sister getting knocked up at the ripe old age of 14 and giving birth at 15, she still lives with my mom. I'm bitter about that because it means that anytime I go over to visit my mom, there's a number of children running around the house. And I recently got laid off from my job. I was a pencil pusher at one of the local insurance companies. Kind of just took notes for people, and I was like an office assistant. But they discovered drugs in the office, and because my family seems to have a reputation around town, I don't know why, other than my sister, but they claimed that they know my family and they thought they were mine. So I got laid off. So I am attempting to figure out who the real perpetrator is in my office, and to do that, I have hired the person next to me.
Okay. My name is Maria dos Santos, and I am the owner of Clucky's Drive-Thru. And so Fred and David have been my employees in the past. And so I am a mother, and I have a very precious daughter, and we call her Junior. I call her Junior. And so besides owning Clucky's, I am employed by Larry as a hit woman. I am very talented at this endeavor. So, yeah.
So, I'm Maria dos Santos Jr., otherwise known as Junior. I'm about 8 years old. My mother sees no wrong I could possibly ever do, which I use to my advantage all of the time. I'm extraordinarily manipulative, and I need to get my way no matter what. At this young age, I already know the value of $1. Yeah, I'm at a good place.
Yeah, and Junior and I have this really kind of messed up relationship because she's a rather manipulative child, and I'm just kind of taken in by her charm. I guess I subscribe to the Maria dos Santos school of Junior, and think she's utterly precocious or something like that.
Something like that.
Horrible things might happen because of that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first scene. Just to give a quick refresher of how Fiasco works, we go around the table twice. After that, we have our tilt, and then after the tilt, we go around the table twice more. When we finish up, then we have the aftermath, and we'll go ahead and describe all that once we get there. One thing about the first set of acts, the first half of the game, is that we have the black and white dice here that are traditional. So people not involved in this scene, like let's say that there's a scene between myself, Fred, and David, or Ink. Say we're going back and forth about something. I started this scene. And you can choose to either give me a black die, which means the result is not going to go in my favor, or the white die, which means that I will have what I want to have happen go through. Another thing is once we reach the tilt, and we're going around the table again for the second time, then you keep the dice. When you're going the first time around, I get the die, say I get a white die, and I say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and give this die to Junior. And so then Junior would get the white die and keep that. But on the second time around, if I get the white die, then I get to put it in front of me, and it's mine until the end of the game. So let's go ahead and begin. Did we decide on a name of the town?
It's Salamanca.
Salamanca, that's correct. So Salamanca is a small town. It's only about 10,000 people. It's not too far away from the Mexican border. It's a lot of the same families that have lived there all their lives. The major growth in the town, the major income, is from the pepper farms that are to the south and fairly well irrigated. In addition to the pepper farms, there's like some local business like grocery stores, hot dog stands, restaurants, a movie theater, places like those, but nothing too big. It's a fairly small town where everybody kind of knows everybody. You see each other on the street and everything like that. But it's not so small that, everybody knows all of the business that you don't want them to know, if you know what I mean. So I figure we're going to go ahead and start off. Let's have the scene where Ink and Neruda are together, and Ink decides to tell Neruda that he's going off on his own.
So would this be at Clucky's?
No, I don't think that they discuss drugs at Clucky's. That would be too dangerous, because what if the boss lady heard? So
Okay.
Let's go ahead. Let's say that we're waiting for the distributor. And you said his name was Paco?
Paco.
Yeah. So we're going to be meeting with Paco in one of the pepper fields. It's late at night. It's probably around 1 or 2 in the morning. And so we're out there. We drove out. I have a really rickety old truck that was my dad's. Before he left town, he left the truck behind when he bought the really nice sports car and decided that this was his life with the new woman was going to be a lot better. He left the old truck. Doesn't serve us very well, but it gets us from point A to point B. And my mom stays at home most of the time, so I use the truck whenever I need to go out for what I tell her is spending time with friends, but it's really getting my supply with Ink. So we're sitting there. It's kind of cold in the truck. I'm just trying to keep warm. Oh my God. I cannot believe how miserable it is here. When I was at Berkeley, it was nice weather all the time. There were people. It wasn't the same crowd over and over again. I got to study all the time. Now, there isn't even a community college here. I don't know how you decided to stay for so long, David. Why haven't you decided to go make a name for yourself?
I'm making a name for myself here. As he's shoving a burrito in his mouth.
I don't understand burrito.
Sorry. I've got another one. You want it?
What is it?
It's a bean burrito. It's got no locally grown peppers. Don't worry about it.
You know I don't like those peppers.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why Paco wants to meet here all the time.
Because no one wants to come out here. It's a safe place.
So we need someone to play Paco. Aaron wants to play Paco?
I will take the role of Paco and try to keep it not racially charged. I will do everything within my power.
Okay, so that means that Elizabeth and Jackie get to choose what color dye that I get from this.
And I was envisioning that Paco is not remotely of
Yes,
Latino
he
descent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even better.
Wow. He's not going to end well anyways with his partner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So, Fred, when Paco gets here,
Yeah.
he's going to want to talk to me about some personal stuff one-on-one. So, we'll do our deal as usual.
Dude,
And-
you need to stop giving your friends free samples. They're already in. We just need to sell.
I mean, you get new customers that way.
Yeah, but then the cops will hear more about us. Do you want that? I don't think you do.
Do you remember when the cops came through the drive-thru?
Yeah, they ordered the extra special number 5.
Yeah, the extra special, number 5. I'm that good.
You're selling to the cops?
Yeah.
Do you have any morals whatsoever? You're selling to cops. Next, you're going to tell me you're selling to kids. And you might even be selling. I don't know. You might be going over to the retirement home and selling to all the people who are living there, doing shuffleboard and everything
Well,
like that.
I mean, we live in a small town. You
yeah,
gotta try and diversify as much as you can, branch out into other areas. So, I mean, that's what I'm talking to Paco about tonight. He's trying to expand a little bit. So,
But there's only so many people who go through the Cluckies.
right, you gotta expand. You gotta get a new market.
Well, I mean, I don't know where we could do it. I guess the movie theater. There's a lot of kids that hang out there, like teenagers and stuff.
And there's Paco's truck.
How you guys doing tonight? Howdy, gentlemen.
Good Paco.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see you guys are doing all right. So David, I heard you wanted to talk about something.
Yeah. Well, first off, here's the cash.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
And, Fred, you want to just go get the box out of the truck?
Why am I always the one who has to?
Be careful with that. It's fuller tonight than usual.
It feels like it weighs 60 pounds. What are you putting into this?
So your Paco, your brother, can tell you what I wanted to do?
Yeah, he mentioned something about hot dog.
Yeah, I think in 24 hours.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Clucky's is only open till 2 a.m.
You know, as long as you bring in the cash, I don't care where you get it from.
Okay.
Okay, it's in the back of the truck. So, expansion. I mean, this is something we're doing together. We've been in on this together the whole time, right?
Well, the hot dog place, the 24-hour hot dog place, they had one job opening.
McWeenie's?
Yeah, they had one job opening. And that place is open 24 hours. So, I'm taking a job there. I gotta tell the boss that I'm quitting though, so.
So you're leaving me as the only one pushing product. I'm horrible.
About that,
I'm better at like putting it in the bag and handing it to you.
yeah, well, about the pushing product, you see Paco here wants to go where money is.
Oh, come on, Paco.
You know, it's always about the money.
But I'm sure I can get help. I gotta make my payments, man.
Hey, Fred, give me 2 months at this McWeenie's place. And I'll work my way up. I'll get employee of the month just like I'm doing at Clucky's. You know it. And I'll figure out a way to get rid of somebody and set you up with an interview.
Yeah, but I mean, I got my mom's bills that I'm trying to cover. I'm already a month late on my payments for my degree.
Hey, Fred, I don't think that's either mine nor Ink's problem. I think you're going to have to figure that out yourself. You might need to be in the market for a new supply.
Paco, look, dude, can we at least split the share 50-50? This is my truck. He's got it on my truck.
Ink moves so much product, I really don't know. splitting it's going to work out.
Okay.
You don't open a new business with half of your stock.
Okay. So let's see.
24 hours, that big box will be gone in 3 days.
I can see that.
What about more? Can you at least front me enough that I could try and sell you like give me 48 hours and I can show you what I can do. I mean, we're not splitting it all the time. I mean, this is a startup, right?
I really, really don't think I got that in me. I can't help out. You're on your own, kid.
You know what? I'll find my own dealer. I'll make even more money than either of you combined. But you're walking home. He stomps back to the trunk, slams the door, or opens the door, gets in, slams it, and drives off. With the stash still on at the back of the truck. And scene. All right, so black die. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Aaron.
Oh, okay.
All right, and now it is Larry's turn. David's turn. Yeah, I'm Larry. No, I'm Fred.
You're Fred.
He's Larry.
I'm Larry. Who's on first?
What?
All right. I'm going to choose a die and let you guys rate the scene. So I'm going to pick a white die. It's going to go well for David, whatever the scene is.
Did you already interview at McWeenie's?
Yeah. I mean,
So that's locked
if it
up.
was in reference to, I mean, we can jump times. We don't have to stay one right after the other. Yeah. So this could be before. I'm not sure.
I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah.
If you've already locked that down.
Have you already quit at Clucky's?
No, we established that I did not.
Okay.
Quit.
It's time for you to go ahead and put in your 2-week notice at Clucky's. Now, do you want to try and convince her to fire you, or do you want to walk off?
I think at this point, since Fred stole the shipment, that he would need to leave as soon as he can to get over. So he's going to try and get fired.
Okay. So he doesn't have to put in the whole 2-week notice thing and everything like that.
All right. So I guess he's working the drive-thru.
Yes.
Yeah. Got a big bag. He's like, all right, here, sir. Here's your order with extra sauce. Kind of gives a nod to the driver.
Appreciate it.
Good. Hey, boss, we're out of the spicy chicken. Like, I couldn't find any in the back at all.
Well, that should have been your responsibility to order that. You know, as one of my best employees, you're supposed to take care of the order every week.
I did take care of the order just 2 days ago.
Well, I did not see your name signed off on any paperwork. I don't know where you were.
I was here. You can ask like every one of these people coming through the drive-thru. I was here.
Okay, well, we need to have someone go to another Clucky's and get some spicy chicken, so you can find that person.
I would like some extra crispy. Make it all thighs. And also a giant Diet Coke.
So I have to be the one to leave
Yeah.
to go get it?
Also, I saw you giving some customer at the drive-thru window extra sauce without charging them. You know you're supposed to charge them for the extra sauce. 50 cents a packet. We can't be like McDonald's giving out ketchup every time we turn around.
Look, I mean, since I've started working here, the number of people coming through the drive-thru has like tripled. We can afford to give some extra sauce.
That's not how business works, David. You got more customers, you charge them more, you get more money, we get a bigger Clucky's.
I mean, I honestly don't think that charging for sauce is going to bring us more.
Well, you know what?
Customers.
I've just about had it with you arguing. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should have applied to be a manager when it was on the table.
Manager's not my style.
It seems like a lot of things around here are not your style anymore, David.
So, just to let you know, I was planning on going over to the McWeenie's. So,
For a bite to eat?
no, I mean, they could probably use with an uptick in their drive-thru.
And I bet they give out extra sauce too without charging people for it. That's fine. You want to go over there? Have at it. Sorry to see you go, but obviously you're dropping the ball on some stuff here, so that's unfortunate.
But you're going to let Fred bring his cat into work.
You let me deal with Fred. You deal with David. I will deal with Fred. Don't you worry about it. So I guess we'll see you at McWeenie's. Or I guess I won't see you because I won't be going there.
Okay. Have fun with the drop in your sales.
Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to make it up.
Fine, here's your chicken hat.
Don't throw that chicken hat on the floor.
You have no respect for the brand, Dave.
He gets on the drive-through mic and is like, "Sorry for the delay. The manager will now be taking my station. Peace." And walks out.
David!
End of scene. All right, so now you have a white die to give away.
I'm gonna give the white die to Junior
Junior.
because I think Junior's gonna need white die.
Dealing with his mother? Her mother?
Yeah.
So I need a scene.
Yeah. You can choose your die or choose to frame your scene.
Yes. We will do a scene with my mom, Brenda, and Janice.
Janice.
And I will be over at my mom's house.
Okay.
And I imagine David will show up.
At some point.
That will be my scene.
Now we need
Janice
Janice
and Brenda.
and Brenda.
I'll be the mom. So mom is Brenda,
Brenda,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be Janice. So why do you want to go over to your mom's house?
I am letting my mom know that I was laid off.
Okay.
I had not told her yet. I actually haven't been over now for about a month.
Okay.
So, because I've been kind of feeling bad about myself for being laid off from my office job.
How fast are you burning through your savings?
I'm already through it.
Okay.
I'm in an economy, like a 1-bedroom, just a couch and a fridge.
Okay. Elizabeth and Jeremy will choose your die for me
Oh, okay.
at this point.
Yeah.
I think that'll be all you because I think
Sure.
David's gonna show up at some point.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
at some
you
point
get to
during the
choose-
scene, you get to see. Oh, no, I could see this going this way, and then you,
Okay.
And you
then
just
I
grab it and
grab
hand it to
give
him.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Janice?
Is that my son? I never see him anymore.
Hi, Ma. Hi, Ma.
You must have grown 4 feet since the last time I saw you.
Ma, it's only been like 6 weeks.
Oh,
it
well.
hasn't been that long.
Well, you're getting thin, and I need my light bulbs changing. So let's get to work.
Yeah, Ma. I'll change some light bulbs for you.
Okay.
What's light? Is there a reason? Janice is here. Is there a reason any of her kids couldn't do it? David's even taller than I. David's even taller than I am.
This is a job that a son should do for a mother.
Yeah, Ma. I got it. How many and which light bulbs? Do you have the light bulbs here?
Oh.
Hi, Larry.
Hi, Janice.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Come to be the favorite son?
Yeah, I figure someone has to hold that position around here.
The light bulbs are in the closet.
All right, Ma. I'll go get them. So, Janice, have you noticed any of these light bulbs being out?
No. I mean, the TV still works, so...
Yeah, as long as there's light coming from that, you wouldn't notice anything else. All right.
Oh, Mom, we're going to bingo tonight, remember?
Bingo?
Yeah,
Is that nice saw guy doing... Jimmy. Is Jimmy doing it?
Jimmy's going to be doing it.
I love Jimmy.
I know you love Jimmy.
Ma, are you buying Janice's bingo cards again?
I don't know. The light bulbs need to be changed. Go do the light bulbs.
But when we go see Jimmy, don't we need, someone to keep track of the little ones?
We do.
I mean, Larry, you're such a wonderful brother. I can't believe that you stopped by.
Get to know your nieces and nephews.
Janice,
David walks through the door and he's got a huge bag strapped on his back. He's like, "Hey, Mom. Hey, G-Brin."
Oh, it's my grandson.
David, that is your grandmother you were speaking to.
He talks to me that way, so I feel young.
It's a street name, G-Brin.
G-Bread.
Grandma Brenda, don't you know?
You know what? I got some light bulbs to change. I'll be right back. So, Larry walks off.
I'm so glad he came to watch the kids.
Isn't it wonderful? I mean, now we get to go together. I was going to have David do it, but he's so busy. He's got to go meet his friend Paco tonight. So, it's just not really a good time for him.
Larry comes back in after changing some light bulbs. I'd love to watch the kids, but
Dougie has a gluten allergy, and Alan has a milk allergy.
well, that's great.
I hope they're taking notes.
I'm hoping the babysitter knows that.
Well, you are the babysitter.
I can't. I got some personal stuff to take care of.
I'll
tonight.
give you $10 and these 2 gold earrings that I found.
And whatever pizza that the kids don't eat. The gluten-free, dairy-free pizza that the kids don't eat.
Ma, you know that gluten-free stuff tastes like crap. I can't touch it.
Don't talk like that in front of the kids.
They love their cornbread. They think it's pizza. Just don't tell them anything.
Well, Mom, really, I was actually coming over here to tell you something. I know I haven't been over much, but the reason is because I had to move out of my old apartment. I got laid off. I got laid off from the Salamonica insurance.
What? Do I still have my life insurance?
Yeah, you're all good.
We're still on your benefits, right?
I don't have any benefits. So no.
How are we going to afford our visits to the doctor?
I don't know. We're both two Jewish grandmothers trying
Ma, I hate to do this. Is there? I don't even have gas money. Is there any way I can
$10 for watching the kids.
There's a job right there for you, sonny boy.
You mentioned these gold earrings, Janice. What's up with these gold earrings?
I think they're gold. I just found them. Well, I'm not going to tell you where I found them.
Well,
Louis gave them to me. Okay, you got it from me.
$10 goes a long way in gas.
Yeah.
David, are you gonna be here tonight?
I'm gonna meet Paco tonight.
Yeah, Paco.
Yeah.
You know, some of the guys down at work know Paco too. I've heard his name around work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you gotta head out, I guess I'm gonna be watching the kids.
Wait a minute. Louis was the manager at your insurance agency.
Yeah. That was the asshole that fired me.
Well, guess I didn't do something right. I don't know.
No, Janice. Believe it or not, at least this time, it wasn't you. They found some drugs in a locker there, and since a community locker, they had to find someone to blame, and it just happened to fall to me. It said something about my family, and the Larson name is tainted around here right now. So, but I'm gonna set it straight. Some way, somehow, I'm gonna clear my name.
You have fun with that. Now, just be sure to make sure that the one who can't have gluten doesn't eat the gluten, and the one who doesn't have dairy doesn't eat the dairy. Because the cheese clogs him up for days.
So,
And speaking of clogged, as David is walking out the door, the bathroom is all clogged. The sink, tub, toilet. So
that's all right. I got a bucket in my truck.
Where am I gonna go?
I'll take care of that. Ma, is there anything else you want me to do around the house other than watching the critters?
You do not call my 7 children critters.
7? So which has the...
Good luck finding out.
Will cookies help me out on this discovery?
Only if you want to go to the emergency room.
Okay.
I'll give you $2 to mow the lawn.
Yeah, Ma, I'll mow your lawn too.
Yay!
So Larry goes in and sits down at the kitchen table and just and Larry hangs his head in shame.
End scene.
I get to give away my black die, right?
That's correct. You get
To the person that gave it to me.
Poor Maria. I already feel sorry for her.
All right, Maria. So we can either frame your scene for you, or you can decide how you want to go about it.
How about you frame it?
Then you get to pick your die.
Pick the outcome.
Good outcome or bad outcome?
Let's do bad.
I have a feeling that the health inspector is making the rounds.
and Junior was at the restaurant and
Started playing in the flower.
yeah.
Mommy, I'm a drinking fish! Yay!
I have no idea where you even learned that word.
We live in Salamanca. Everybody's mommy's a drug dealer except for you.
Oh, I've never heard that before in my life. I never want to hear you say the word drug again.
Mommy, can I have headache medicine?
No.
It's a drug!
Oh, you're so smart, Junior.
So, ma'am, the real reason we are inspecting your establishment is there has been reports that there's been some extra ingredients in your food.
What exactly do you mean by that?
One of the law enforcement people have tipped us off that there are drugs being sold from this establishment.
I can't say it!
Drugs that are in my food, but Cluckies, we have such high health standards here. I have no idea how that would happen. Do you have any idea of what kind of drug it is?
Well, that's what we're here to find out.
Oh,
So we're going to need a sample of each of your raw ingredients.
Here's flour!
okay.
And this child should not be
It's
in
my
this.
child. Isn't she beautiful? She's just amazing. She's gifted.
I'm wearing a hairnet and gloves.
She's wearing a hairnet,
I teach her, yes.
which should not be touching the food.
I'm wearing gloves!
Well, this is the extra food that we don't need for today. It's fine, right?
It's tomorrow's food. Right, Mommy?
Junior, I need you to just go into the back room and just shut the door and don't come out for like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna hang out with Neruda.
Neruda's supposed to be working right now.
I'll help Neruda.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay, well.
May I take your order, please?
Okay,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That'll be $8.79. Please pull around.
well, you need a sample of every raw ingredient.
Yes.
I mean, if you're the health inspector, usually we get hundreds on every single health inspection, so...
Well, not this one so far. Because I have to write up at least three citations right here, right now.
All right, well, I guess go inspect the food, and I don't know what else to say. You're the health inspector, and you are here to see what we are doing, and so far we're not off to a good start. So, okay.
I know it is only 10:30, and you guys are usually open till what, 2 a.m.? But the conditions of this kitchen right now, I'm going to need you to close for today and clean it up.
But I just had one of my best employees quit on me. No, I fired him. Maybe it was mutual. But he left, so I'm short-staffed today.
Well,
That's kind of why I brought Junior with me.
I help. Right on the mic.
And why is there a cat? This is not
Fred,
sanitary.
you need to stop bringing this cat to work. By the way, I need you to close down the drive-through window because we need to clean this place according to Mr. Health Inspector over here.
All right, so you have the rest of tonight to get this in order, and we're going to test these samples tomorrow, and tomorrow you're closed. Because I've seen enough here. Underage children throwing food ingredients in the back, cats running around where food is being prepped.
You would not blame a Chinese food restaurant for having cats running around. I'm gifted.
Junior, go to the back room. Go to the back room, honey. I know it's dark back there, but there's a little light. You should be okay.
Okay, Mommy.
Okay. Fine, we'll do it. We'll close down, and you will come back tomorrow, and you will see that this place is pristine.
I'm sorry I can't take your order now. Apparently the health inspector just shut us down.
Fred, you're not supposed to say those things. It'll probably be in the paper soon enough.
I'm going
Just stop.
I'm putting on Mommy's Facebook.
And scene.
But you only see the best in her.
I know.
It's only because I'm too smart for my own good.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, Junior, now you get to have a scene.
Well, she's got to give the
Oh yeah,
black
you got to
guy
give away the black guy.
I'm thinking, I don't know, Fred's having a rough time. Let's just let that ride.
Keep that going.
Okay.
Okay, so I want a scene with Fred.
Okay. What do you want your scene with Fred to be?
Just as we're shutting down and I'm helping cleaning up. Like, okay, so we're like Forrest Gump style, like boot camp, scrubbing the kitchen down with a toothbrush. You got two of us doing that.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
No.
You know that I'm not. I'm the boss lady, and so that means I get to boss.
Okay. I do not know why I have to scour out the deep fryer with a Brillo pad. This is not what I was supposed to do with my life.
What were we supposed to do with your life?
I was going to be a poetry professor.
But poetry sucks. Roses are red, violets are blue, my feet kind of stink, and so do you!
I don't know why your mom keeps you here. Why aren't you with your father?
I don't have a daddy.
Of course you have a daddy. Everybody has a daddy.
Mommy says I don't have a daddy. Mommy says I came from a bank.
How much does your mom actually tell you about the world?
Well, I'm gifted. So I hear it all. Like, I heard about Paco. I heard he's a friend.
Who told you about Paco? He sits up and puts down his Brillo pad.
Junior's getting a white die.
I heard that Paco gives you, I think Inked called it the special ingredient.
I think you must be mistaken.
No! He said this is Paco's special ingredient, and he puts a little blue thing into the box, and he gives it out the drive-thru window. I didn't see any special ingredients today.
No, I mean...
Speaking of special ingredients, do I need to tell the health inspector I have another ingredient to add to the list?
No, you do not want to do that.
No? But where did all your special ingredients go? That's why everyone's so sad today.
I don't have any, okay? I don't know what Inked was doing. I was not a part of anything that Inked was doing. I definitely was not driving out in the middle of the night with Paco to get stuff.
You were?
No.
I think I need to go talk to Inked. I mean, because Mommy needs the special ingredient to have a good, successful business.
No.
He works at McWeenie's now, right?
Yes, he works at McWeenie's, and that's why you can't go see him. Inked is now the enemy.
But
he betrayed your mommy.
Sometimes it's best to keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Yeah, but...
I heard that on TV.
What TV were you watching?
Gifted TV.
Gifted TV. Sesame Street, guys. It's changed.
Well, now that HBO is in on it, I guess so. No, don't go talk to David. If anybody goes to talk to Inked, it's going to be a grown-up.
I'm practically a grown-up. I'm going to 3rd grade next week.
Yeah, no. Do you know how many grades you have to go through?
Well, I'm gifted, so I think it's less.
The state says that you have to go through 12 grades.
Well, I'm going to blow through those. I'm going to go find Inked. I really
I
want a hot dog! And there's no chicken here anymore! Mommy, I'm hungry! Yay, I get a McWeenie!
I'm scrubbing the pot, ma'am.
All right, well, you keep working on that. Let's go get you a hot dog.
Yay!
She shouldn't be having a hot dog. It's nearly 11 at night.
Are you the parent? No, you are not the parent. I am the parent, and this is my gifted child.
Gifted in that you give her all.
That's enough. Keep scrubbing.
Keep scrubbing at Naruda.
You're the one who's going to be a Ruda.
Whoa.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I think Jordan needs more help than anyone can give.
Fred's been crushed.
So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and next week when we come back, we will have more of that. Apparently. Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. We are releasing this podcast under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. That means that you can share the podcast, but please do not modify it or try to gain financially from it. If you would like to visit our website, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater.com. If you would like to send us an email, you can do so at bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Our Twitter handle is @bonethrowerstheater, and also you can look us up on Facebook and Google+. And until next time, may the bones fall ever in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.